Hey guys, so sorry, it's Hoshi. Hoshi man? Smokey, hi. Okay, so here's like my ghetto ass room. Anyways, so I had to take off the sweater because I don't know why the fuck I was still wearing that shit, but I hate this look. Like, I feel like it just could have all been better. I feel like my face looks amazing, and my face does look amazing. Even in person, at first, it was a little cakey around here. But okay, here's a close-up. I mean, the iPhone really, you know, does you a lot of favors. So maybe that's not the best, but I like the match. You can see my body is still a little darker than me, right? Oxidation, none. It feels so lightweight. It doesn't feel like anything. I still look like matte in a cute way. Everything looks amazing. That didn't work out at all. It's like all broken and stuff. I'm not happy with just like the overall look. Like, I felt like I rushed it. I'm planning to take it all off and film all over again. I'm back. And so here's the thing. I filmed earlier a Fenty first impressions review, and I just was not feeling it. I was just like not in my game. Girl, I don't know, I was looking back on the footage and I was like, what am I even saying? And girl, it was a mess. And then also, like, I used one of the matchsticks, the cream highlighter in Trippin, and I used it on my eye and it just like cracked everywhere. I just it's coming off a little weird. It's like separating. Like, do you guys see that? I'm gonna try to warm it up on my hand. It's really even there. Just gonna pick that up with my finger. I don't know, it's coming off really weird. It wasn't the business. So like I told y'all, I want to stop playing games and I want to actually upload good shit on YouTube. So I don't know if you guys get that glare through the phone, because I've seen there's literally one video where you can see my stupid ass little lamp. I was so fucking mortified, but people kept telling me I looked bomb, so I was like, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be lit, so if you want to stay tuned for my videos on Fenty Beauty and shit, keep watching. So while my moisturizer really like gets into my skin and shit and like nurtures my skin and all that, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'll list everything down below, so I'll separate it this time. Instead of doing those long ass paragraphs, I'll do eyes, face, booty, everything underneath. Y'all know what I mean. So the primer is called the Soft Matte Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I'm just gonna do I think I did like 2. Let's do like a third. Okay, so here it is. I know it's like a lot, but it feels really good, you guys. It feels really good. So I'm gonna dot it on my face. Like, honestly, I feel like you can buy it to just matte you out, but me looking at my mirror right now, it gives me this nice matte. I just look like I have really bomb skin right now. Like, let's get up close. You know, you can't really see my pores that much here. This is where I have my biggest issue, and it looks really good. Okay, so foundation. I got the shade 290. I'm saying that real quick. This was described as a neutral on the website. It looked really, really good, and it did not oxidize on me. Like, and I wore it for 3 hours. In the beginning of the other video, I gave you guys this thing where I saw Priscilla Ono talk about it, and she let me just explain you my way, okay? You know, I'm like trying to paraphrase when I could just explain you my way. So how I see it, or how I saw it when people were saying that it oxidized, I kind of saw it as like, you know, when you get a fresh set and you like, you know, you pick out a color, and once you put that matte coat, it kind of alters just a bit. Like, it can go a little lighter or a little darker, you know. I saw it like that. Okay, straight up, let me tell you what I didn't like about the foundation. What I didn't like about the foundation was that I have like a little scar. It like rose up from like a pimple a man tried to pop. I don't know why the fuck I let him. And oh, this one is also a little risen. Okay, so it clung into these areas and it got really cakey at first here, so I wasn't really feeling that, but it went away over time. Like, it got less cakey. And I forgot to mention to you guys, I also copped the Precision makeup sponge. Sorry, I kept calling this a beauty blender in my video, but yeah, they're both wet. I know that if it's dry you get a more full coverage. I really like the sponge, by the way. It worked really well. I did, but at the same time I didn't compare them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply half of my face with the beauty blender and half of my face with the Precision makeup sponge. I'm just gonna call it the Fenty sponge. So I'm just gonna do 2 pumps like I said. We'll pump on each side of my face. Okay, so I'm gonna do the beauty blender first, and I'm gonna grab my mirror so I can, you know, tell you what's up. Let me just tell you now, this foundation is fucking beautiful. I look so amazing. I look even better than I did in the fucking morning. I'm not even playing. My skin looks really, really good. I have to say that this kind of shears it out the tiniest bit, but in all reality, it is blended equally the same on both sides. They even have the same almost porousy texture. Do you see that? Where you can see the holes and everything. This one is the tiniest bit smoother. I did feel like it sheared things out a little bit more with this one, but this, like, it's a dupe. So I'm just gonna do another pump just to get a little bit more coverage. So you see it's dried down, and you know, I could touch my face. It feels like a fucking powder. It feels really nice. I'm seriously not tripping. This looks good. And I'm just taking this honestly anywhere. At first, you know, I'm gonna just tell you, I was kind of skeptical. I was like, is everyone just jumping on the bandwagon that this is amazing? It's Riri. But girl, no, they're not lying to you. This looks really good. Like, I wasn't even this shook in the morning. Honestly, like, it's literally is like my skin in a bottle or something. Okay, so next up are the match trios. I got the set in medium, but I just thought I should get the match trio because, like, it's a good way to save money, because you get 3 for $54 when you could just get 2 for $50. So, you know, I was like, oh, I'm getting Trippin for free? I must be tripping. So this is it, and this is how much product you get, which has been a topic, you know, to compare with KKW, which I don't feel like they're up for comparison at all. First of all, price range is completely different, and I don't own the KKW, but from what I saw, way more delicate, way more skinny, way more small. What I compared this to when I first heard about it was Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation sticks. Both are $25. I have the foundation. So here's the foundation. I mean, obviously I'm pretty down low, but you get a very good amount on these. I'd say like all this too. You get from starting over here all the way up here, and you get kind of almost half of that with this one. But long story short, this is worth it. Super creamy, super blendable, gives you such a nice satin finish, and you're gonna see, even though I've been talking this whole time, this is gonna blend out. So let me just go ahead and place this where I contour. And I'm gonna go ahead, just apply bamboo, just straight up. Oh, by the way, this conversation, you know, me talking about all these colors, on FentyBeauty.com, you can actually customize your own match trio, which I am definitely gonna fucking do. That is just amazing because you can choose any of the cream sticks and any of the, you know, shades, and then just get it for $54. Brie, you're here for the people, not the money, bitch. Like, wow. Shout out to you. And I'll do my under eyes last. And you know, at first you kind of feel it tugging at the skin, so you think it's gonna be dry. I'm gonna grab the ass of my beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend this out. Oh, that's blended already? Yeah, it is. And you know, with the beauty blender, I don't like using the butt for my blending out my contour because I just feel like it's too much of a circle. But this one, because of the edge right here, it doesn't really make it go to the bottom, so you get a really nice edge. It just gives you this super natural like shade. I just love it so much. And as you can see, that was sitting on my face for quite a while, and it is not dried up. Now I'm gonna grab bamboo, and I'm gonna take this under my eyelid, and as you can see, that blended out amazing, and everything looks so good, and it complements my skin tone so well. You know, you guys are just like lick her asshole already, huh? So what I did was I grabbed my Morphe M438 and a little bit of translucent powder, and I literally grabbed that much and I just lightly put it on my face like so. and I dust off immediately. I'm just gonna really bronze up just the tiniest bit on my cheeks. And let me just tell you this, it does not feel like I'm moving product. It doesn't feel like I am, like it's taking so much to blend out. It's honestly super easy. I feel like this is over powder. I'm just like obsessed over the formula of everything. It's almost like everything dries down on its own, but it's still super creamy, so you can still blend it out. It's just amazing. So now for the eyes. Initially I did like I grabbed a brown shade from the Kylie palette, and then I put on Trippin. And I don't know if you can see right now, but it just started breaking apart on me. Alyssa Ashley recommended to use a mixing medium eyeliner, which is what I did. I did like a base and everything, but the two just didn't mix or something, because it was like the product was crumbling. In some areas it looked really, really peachy, in other areas it looked really creamy. Then I put on the highlight duo on top, and it just wasn't working out how I thought it would. The powder and the cream weren't doing well, and then the base. So I love my eyes as is. All they have is primer. Like I said, my eyes get really, really oily, so I'm not gonna add anything to it. I'm just gonna put eyeshadow on top over my whole lid, and I'm just gonna do that with this super fluffy blending brush. This is M502, and first I'm gonna grab from this Anastasia Bliss Trio, which I'm obsessed with. I use it a lot, and I'm gonna use Ginger, this shade right here, and I'm just gonna apply that everywhere really quick. And like I said, I'm just going in with this. You know, I'm not really bothered by how neat this is. So you see, you get that infected eye look, which I'm living for. I think I'm actually just gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna grab it with my finger. I'm gonna use my middle finger. I'm just gonna rub that on. So now I'm just gonna grab Trippin from the trio, and this is like a very interesting color. It's so beautiful. From the tube it looks very much peachy, but once you swatch it you get a lot of gold in it, and it's super, super nice. So I'm just gonna warm this up with my index finger, and I got that much. I'm just gonna put that on my lid. So I'm keeping it pretty much in the center, but just letting a few sparkles go out to the end. I'll just swipe it a little bit. So that is definitely one way you can use a highlighting stick. I mean, it is probably gonna break down later on with the oils and everything, but it just didn't work with the medium mixing eyeliner. I'm quickly gonna finish the eye, and I'm gonna grab this little fluffy, I guess, more like stiff center Kashuk brush, and I'm gonna grab Ginger again, and I'm just gonna blend that down up. But let's get into the Kilowatt duos, and I got in the shade Mean Money and Hustler Baby. I was choosing between Trophy Wife and this one, you know, because I feel like Trophy Wife is such an OG unique product, but it was sold out. So I was between these two anyway, so when I saw that one sold out, I looked real quick to my right, and I saw this, and I saw one box, and I saw one girl making up her mind, and I was like, fight me for it. So I grabbed that shit and I held it. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna buy it, bitch. Like, I didn't even have the money, but then Manny was just like, I'll give you the money, like, buy it. And I was like, I'm not gonna wet my face or my brush because I want you guys to see the product by itself. And this is a Sonia Kashuk brush. I did swatch Mean Money, and it's very, very sheer. If you're one of those girls that, you know, you're really not about that highlight life, you can definitely use this one. So what I'm gonna do, just to show you, so I'm gonna use Mean Money first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use Hustler Baby on top, just so you guys can really get the picture. Like, you could definitely just cop the primer and use this, and it would be very, very soft. This is something I would definitely gravitate for if I was chilling, but right now I'm not. So let's go ahead with Hustler Baby. Let's do this side first because it like catches it, and you can already tell a whole different ball game. Like this is a highlight quality everyone's looking for. I'm really not that type of highlight girl, but this one, I don't know what it is about it, but it just makes me want to put more on. Like, I don't know, I've never even felt this way before, and the color is so cute. And let me just grab this brush I use for my nose. This is an R43, and I did not wet my brush at all. This is all the product. So I put the lashes on. These are my Demi Wispies from Ardell. Super cheap. You can find them anywhere, literally. I'm just gonna add the teensiest bit of blush. I'm just gonna grab ginger and a little bit of nectarine. This is an E4 brush from Morphe, and I'm just gonna... Okay, so next, and lastly actually, so this is Fenty Glow. So this is the Gloss Bomb, and it's the Universal Lip Luminizer. There's only one shade, because one shade will actually fit all. So yeah, this was amazing. I did a look where I used mocha as a liner, and I used bamboo, and it turned really, really nudie. But I'm just gonna use it by itself today. I did show you guys how it looked earlier, but I feel like now with the peachy eyes, it'll look really well. It smells so good. Like I said before, it smells like this tube with a little black tip, and it was really frosty and glittery. This is exactly what that smells like. Yeah, I just love the applicator as well, and I love the formula. These, and I am very picky when it comes to lip glosses. I like a certain feel, and this definitely makes it. Compared to the Kylie ones, just because those are so fucking awful. You know, this is thick. It really is thick. But it's not like the Kylie one. Those are so thick. You literally get clusters of lip gloss around the corners of your mouth, and sometimes a cluster would go into my mouth, and it's actually like a little ball of lip gloss. Disgusting. The colors are cute, but disgusting, girl. Like, I'm not having it. I don't know if I'm gonna do a wear test because it's 7:55. I guess the latest I can do is, and I can do 6 hours, because at 1 I'm probably gonna start going to sleep. As you can see, I did a really light coverage, so don't go based on this on coverage. I did 3 pumps, so 1 on each side of my face, and then just a little small third one for all over. Again, I used the sponge wet, so that also sheared it out. Product rundown. Primer is super good. I feel like the price is justified, just because I really feel like you can use it by itself if you're a very oily person, just to matte you out, or if you're a person who really doesn't want to wear foundation. I feel like this will just feel really nice on your face, be a good primer. You can put products on top, like I said. This I would definitely cop, and especially if you're buying the foundation, I would definitely cop the primer. Foundation, I don't want to speak much about it because I am going to do a wear test, but based on the 3 hours I already wore it, it feels so lightweight. It feels so lightweight right now. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my face. As you saw, it is super buildable. Even if it dries down, you can still add a little touch up. The color range is also super amazing, and you know, give it up to Rihanna. Like, thank you so much. 34, it's right in between, super affordable. Most foundations are $40 to $45, you know, and if you go even up on this scale, Dior Air Flash Foundation, $62. Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation is in the 60s as well, I believe, or in the 50s. So I feel like this is a good price where you can save enough money and you can still get it. I feel like this is a good starter foundation because you don't know how to work with coverage and all that. But I don't know how my dry skin boos are gonna feel about it. You know, it's not clinging so much right now, but you know, it's still a little clingy. Remind you, I didn't set any of that area of my face, but you know, these, it didn't cling as much. This is definitely for oil skin people, I would have to say. Super matte. I didn't really care for the matte, but it has a really nice look to it, and I love that it's itself. Matchstick Trios. So Matchstick Trios, I feel like medium is a good color for mediums. I feel like I said, the mocha shade is not too cool. It is still a little bit warm enough. And Bamboo, it does translate as really yellow on the face as well. And Trippin is a really nice color. But what I do have to say is, if you don't feel the need of actually having a under eye highlighting stick, I really don't feel like this does anything for you. You know, it's cute. It did add some color. It did, you know, do something, but it did not give me any coverage. As you can see, it really didn't do anything for me. So, you know, just think on that. If you want to buy one just to add a little bit more cover on top of your concealer or before your concealer, I would definitely do that. But, you know, I still would say if you want all 3 shades, this is worth it. And especially now that I know you can customize your own colors, this is absolutely worth it. Like I said, how can you beat a deal? 54 for 3 when you can get 2 for 50. It's just a good deal. So yes to the matchsticks, and yes to the matchsticks trio. This was super good. Oh, next is the Kilowatt highlighter duo. So I got Me and Money and Hustla Baby, and absolutely yes, this is beautiful, and it offers you 2 different formulas in one compact. So you get your super glowy highlighter with Hustla Baby, and you get that really nice shock to the cheek, as you can see. And Mean Money is just for those lay low days. Like I said, you can put on the primer, put on some Mean Money, and you know, a little moisturizer, girl, lip gloss, and you're set. Like, what else do you need? You can even put this on your eye a little bit, girl. Like, I'm feeling it. Just curl your lashes or something, call it a day. Like, I love this. And for $34, a good price, I believe, for 2 shades that can do 2 completely different things. And lastly, the gloss. So if you really want an everyday, I'm going out, nothing to do, or really just soft gloss, you know, just to add something to the lips, I think this is a good option. I definitely feel nice and smooth. My lips look really nice and juicy. The color really added a lot. There's not a lot of glitter, and the glitter is so fine and small that it just adds a complete shine and not just like a really glittery gloss. Does that make sense? So this is totally wearable with any makeup or no makeup. If you don't feel like you need this in your kit, you really don't need it. I would definitely cop if you're a person who loves makeup and loves Rihanna, because it's definitely just something you can slap on at any time of the day. But if you just feel like the color's not for you and it's too basic, I mean, it's not really like a must-have, unless, you know, you just love wearing makeup all the time and you love Riri. So, you know, that's my thought on that. I'll check in again at 12, so like 3 hours later, and tell you guys how I feel about it, how the eyeshadow's going, if the lip gloss has come off or anything, you know, anything of that nature. You see my friends already hitting me up. You know, I gotta go, but I'll definitely update you guys, so bye. Okay, so I'm checking in at 1:30, and this is what my foundation looks like. You guys can't really see, but it's a little oily on the cheeks. It didn't kick up anywhere like around my mouth or on my, you know, little pimples or anything. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, my lipstick was completely off by this time. I just reapplied some like really quick. But honestly, I really like this foundation. It still feels like nothing. I don't feel like an oily mess or anything. Yeah, I mean, I really don't have much to say. Everything is still intact, and on my face, I still have contour, I still have highlight, I still have highlighter on my face, I still have the eyeshadow. Yeah, the gloss is the only thing that wore off, but I feel like that's totally understandable. It's on the fact that it's a fucking gloss. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.